the 25.
They should have just let our shit drop. Don't hear our shit sitting there.
They said next business day.
Yeah, right? They said the 17th. Maybe we'll give it to you on Monday. I'm gonna say the fucking wall is lit. That was early in the morning.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Jackson from the shotgun.
I just threw a pick, man. Dumb shit.
He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Huh? Oh, right.
After the interception, here's gone.
Oh, that's a pick. Come on, man. They hold the shit out of me. Look at that, go. Hold the shit out of me.
Second and 6 at the Buccaneers 43-yard line.
First carry of the game for
Look at this shit, bruh.
Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with touchdown number 7 on the year. The Panthers are going to take a first.
Because I'm getting hold, man. I got hold out of a pick 6. Hold out the pick 6. I'm right there on the star. They let him catch it. In front of me. He tried to drop it off to his running back. Well, he did. Now his running back, his wide receiver did like a fake in, out. I'm on that shit.
It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but it'll be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking.
Ain't nobody fucking with me, man. Ain't nobody fucking with me, man.
A 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, you better.
Continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely, there's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And the result here, a pickup of 8, leaves them with 2 to go on second down. You often say that sort of.
I stay throwing some dumb shit, man. I tell you. I stay throwing some dumb shit. That's my problem on the passing game. I be seeing shit covered, still throwing that shit.
On that first down run, here's second and 2. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh, how was he running with him?
Couldn't hang on third down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Third and 2, here's Jackson. Going to be incomplete.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find.
Yo, these niggas is on them.
Especially on third down, and third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth down.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. One there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries into the end zone for a touchback. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout.
I'm playing like a hoe.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now second and 6.
Charlie! Come on, bro.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
180!
On 2nd and 12, Goff.
Ooh, good pick, baby.
Intercepted it is. It's intercepted.
Oski! Oski!
It's a pick 6. He brings it back down.
Oski!
Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it?
Damn, who said that loud? God damn.
And come down with it. The tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it. And went the other direction.
So leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Wow.
Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey.
Baby. We right here. We right here. We right here. We right here.
Defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up.
Come on, bruh.
Runner to find a hole.
And that is incomplete, but
Offensive pass interference.
this
We'll
could
take it.
potentially be a push-off.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Both ways, they got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down.
Oh, give me that, dickhead.
Traffic and it's intercepted.
Oski! Ah.
And it's a huge return as he brings this
Aw.
back
No.
down to the 15.
Oh, she did this for 40 minutes on the way up there.
Reception set up beautifully already.
But she's snagging, banging on the door. That's how much you're doing in the beat.
Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're
Yeah,
set up inside
ladies
the
look
red
like
zone
a
for their
let me get on the
offense.
bus.
Look like her mama.
What you like that, Sheila?
Line of scrimmage,
I
the
don't know
15.
how
It's
she look.
first and
Looks like
10.
her mama.
No, because you be like, man, what the fuck you got on?
From the
That's
shotgun.
what I'm saying. You don't like her outfit?
Yeah, she cool.
Fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to
Yeah,
him
the
just
part of it.
inside the 15.
Ain't sweet, man. She gonna
2
be down
yards
food
on the
down
pickup
home.
there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson.
Oh, get the fucking block, man.
Jones. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's not able to get away.
Let's take the sack. Don't throw no dumb shit.
Able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
39-yard attempt.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7. Chris Boswell on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Bucks take it.
Oh.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take it through.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
Not
way.
the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Gone.
Come on, bruh. He just be throwing this shit up. Dean jump in front of him.
Just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a first
Somebody
down.
shit loud as shit. Somebody shit loud. Damn.
McCaffrey. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken.
Somebody gotta turn they shit down. Who headphones loud?
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw Goff.
Give me that.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
About time, Dean.
This time, we'll go out to the 42-yard line.
And I gotta turn my motherfucking. There it goes. Turn my motherfucking headphones down.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Damn.
On 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the 1st half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jackson.
I threw a fucking pick, man.
Picked off near the
Oh, that's coming back.
and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's McCaffrey. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
That is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Got his target, Samuel. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Oh, my. They would let me jump for that. Come on, man. They would not let me jump for that pick. That's wild. That's wild.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is Christian McCaffrey.
Yes, Raya.
His second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. And always a good first half.
That's crazy. They won't let me get that pick.
It never hurts to have that good feeling.
Hey, Raya.
Just think about halftime. If that's his all
What's up?
he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive
You said
line
what?
to create some space.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will
And what else?
It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. They'll run it with Jones. And he's got room. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Panthers 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. When you think of guys that are built to be big-arm quarterbacks, Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no. And their worst fears were realized as that one turned into a long touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jackson. That's complete to Tyler Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
On the counter, here's Jones. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go, Rick.
They go play action now. Jackson. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. This time Jackson will throw it. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Derek Brown able to record his 5th sack of the season. 3rd and goal, Jackson. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Blankenship out for the point after. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Brings up second and a yard.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 52.
Operating from the gun. Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bucs capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Well, Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to run for it, Jones. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
23.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Out of the gun. Gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive. Then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
A false start backs him up 5. First and 15. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Third down.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And 3 yards there, takes him to the 45.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides...
Hey, go. What you get, 1 fake punt a game?
Okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah. I'm right on there. He stiff-armed the nigga and go forward.
Play action. It's Goff. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him.
Oh, another fumble. Ah, come on, man. Ah, shit.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
He just runs right around these niggas.
Made at the Bucs 26. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, baby. It's sack. Come on.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Oh,
And nothing doing here is this time the run
for sure.
back to the line of
That's our Newberry goat.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Goff. Over the middle.
What they call?
And that's not
Roughing the passer? Come on, man.
And he needed plenty more. A bad time for a roughing penalty. And they get the gift of a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey.
This nigga break every tackle, man.
Pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. He wanted that end zone. Powerful running, but he couldn't quite get there.
And that's going to really make him upset. And right now, there's no way he's letting a coach take him out of the game. He's going to want the ball again, so he actually does get into the end zone, hopefully on his next carry.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run with McCaffrey.
I'm about to say, if he'd have got through there, man, whole team right there.
Winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Goff.
Oh, good pick.
Oh, it'll be intercepted.
Jeffries?
Well, and it's
Jeffers?
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me.
That run shit. Shit. Run shit wasn't working, Goat.
I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. And they'll run the option to start the drive.
I can't get. I can't get them animations, man. I can't get them animations to push me forward. Everybody else get them Jones. I'd have been gone.
Taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 29, Jackson.
Ooh.
Left side completion to Jones.
Whole team. How the whole team get back on me?
11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively.
How the whole team get back?
Because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd.
Whole team got back. Shit.
Right spot to throw the ball there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Jackson from the shotgun. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
On 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. That is an
Woo, gotta use your feet. Gotta use your feet.
You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the ball. He takes off running, and picks it up anyway. And now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth.
Now 2nd and 6.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. To throw is Jackson.
What the fuck was that, man?
Keyshawn Vaughn was the intended receiver in the backfield. And it's 3rd down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off. Not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it.
Oh, how'd he get that?
The turnover they needed, it's intercepted.
How the fuck he get that? Come on, bro. This nigga caught this shit behind his head.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call.
Hold on,
in this
man.
case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Hey, kill.
Now we throw a play to McCaffrey, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. And his carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him.
Oh my god.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
1st down, Panthers.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on.
And they let him get this shit. Come on, bro. What's the fake? I go for the fake. What fake?
His 6th touchdown of the season.
What fucking fake did they go for, man? This shit crazy. These niggas bit on a fake. I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck the fake was. Alright, bro. Let's go, man. Let's get this shit going. Time for that 1 minute offense, man. Time for that 1 minute offense. 1 minute offense. Check downs. Check downs.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it lines up 6 points. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going.
There we go, GOAT. Check him out, GOAT. Ah. Check him out, GOAT. Check him out, GOAT. No speed at all, right, GOAT? Fuck that nigga, he gone. That's all I needed to hear, GOAT. Ooh. That was scary.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Jackson to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Come on, bruh. I threw a fucking pick at the 1. Alright, we gotta send the hogs in there now.
Big time. You're in the 2-minute drill, trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're gonna come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
For sure.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey.
Look at this shit. Come on.
Showed off the power, but not much room to run. Brought down at the 5. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Same shit you do, GOAT. Don't make no difference. Same shit you do. Come in. Let's go. Let's go. Same shit. Let's go. Alright, here we go. And you pushing forward, bro. Y'all push him forward. The fuck? They push this nigga forward, cuz. They push that nigga forward, cuz. That shit crazy. Like, right. Like, what the... Where my phone at? Oh, shit. Watch out, man.
The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. The Panthers down to a knee out of the victory formation. So this one is over.
I can't get right.
I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover.
Shit.
They were doing all
Some
the
bullshit.
They dealt the offense exactly how